Everyone, this is the British. This is going to be my review of the SH Figuarts Star Wars The Last Jedi Rey. Yes, this is my first ever Figuarts review, and I'm so glad it's this one. I've had my eye on this figure for a long time, and I'm glad that most of the Figuarts that I've bought, I can do a direct comparison with the Black Series, because this one, to me, is probably the biggest jump from Black Series to Figuarts. The reason why you should collect this. But let's just go ahead and bring her in real quick. I just want to note that mine has a little bit of a defect here. This joint is not connecting properly. I've tried heating it up, and you can see there's a little cut right there too, where I use some pliers to try and pop it together. Which, I mean, I can get it shut, but like when you articulate it, that's when it comes back up like that. It's not popping off or anything like that, so not too worried about it. It is a little unsightly, but that is a QC issue you probably won't have on yours. I think that's just because I bought this figure used. I think it's where the guy that had it before me tried to bend the arms inward, which you cannot do with this one. I mean, you can do it up here, but he was doing it right here at the elbow, I believe, just because he had both the lightsaber holding hands on the figure in the box. Which, yeah, that's what led me to believe that. So he was like trying to do the two-handed pose, which you can't really do with this figure. So if you're looking for that, unfortunately, you can't do that here. But my goodness, just the star of the show is this face sculpt. And you get two, but this is my favorite one, an Angry Rey, finally. We have never had an Angry Rey figure, I don't think. Maybe the Mayfix, I'm not sure, I never got that one. But this looks really good. I love this Angry Rey look. My plan is for the Last Jedi ones is I'm going to use the throne room diorama piece that came with Snoke and the Walmart sleeve with Kylo and everything, and I'm going to replicate that throne room battle with the Figuarts. So you're going to get the Praetorian cards. I just bought Kylo off eBay, so same guy who was selling this. He wanted 48 for it when I bought Rey, and then he marked it down to 38 today, so I'm like, yes, sure. It's super cheap, it looks like it's in great condition, and like I said, maybe I can reheat that and get the pop-up, otherwise this figure is in great shape. A little dusty, but, just fine. Articulation-wise, this thing is just outstanding. There's not really too much this thing can't do. Get your arms up really far. That single bend is just spectacular. Again, there's no movement here in the elbows side to side. So that's all going to be up here at the shoulder. So you get some really good range. It's just not enough to get the two-handed pose for the lightsaber. And I think that's how he ended up. Oh, he overextended that and popped the joint a little bit. So yeah. But Rey mostly uses one-handed and doing expressive stuff with her hand like this, so it works for me. There is two joints here in the neck, which look at that, fantastic. It is a little unsightly here. Some people have complained about that in reviews that I've seen, but I like it. I think it's fine. It's an action figure. The waist joint is also very flexible. I like that a lot. You get some really good dynamic poses with this thing. The legs are a little hindered because of the skirt here, but you can get them out pretty far. They can't go up that much, so you can't do really Sparta kicks or anything like that. And the knee joints, they only come up to 90, so a little disappointing there, but it's not really everything that you want to do with this figure, you pretty much can. And nice little toe joint. I love it when you get toe joints like that. And again, there's no hindrance with the ankles whatsoever. As far as accessories, you get an array of hands. Most of them I left in the box there, which I usually do. And you also get the lit up lightsaber, which splits into two parts. So it's right there, and that allows you to slip that into the hand. And then the, what was I going to say? Oh, there's an unlit lightsaber inside of there that you can use to hold. I guess there's really nowhere to store it on the belt, from what I've seen. Even the instructions, I don't think they detail you can do anything like that. So I guess that's just there for to hold Luke. Then she comes with a little satchel which honestly I might just pop this on my Island's Journey Black Series Rey, just because that's the one that I really think of wearing this backpack, you know, from the end of The Force Awakens. So, yeah, and that figure didn't come with this. But yeah, nice little accessory there. You can put it on this if you want to. And the last big accessory, I think, is the other face sculpt. And this one also is fantastic. I mean, like you see, just off the figure, that is unmistakably Daisy Ridley. That is unmistakably Rey. Looks fantastic. And how you swap them, just lift up on the chin right here. Pops up like that. Line it up there. And push down. And there you go. You got Calm Rey. Which, that looks fantastic. That is just so good. I put this up next to my frickin' Hot Toy, and I gotta say, this is by far and away the better face sculpt compared to the Hot. Like, Hot Toys has not made a 100% Rey sculpt yet, I would say. The Last Jedi one was better than the Force Awakens one, which was okay. But this is honestly the best Rey face sculpt on the market to me. This looks perfect. And it's, you know, especially the angry one. I love the angry one. Like I said, Rey is very expressive, and most of the head sculpts we have her are just very stoic and just bland, and this gets some emotion out of a Rey in my collection, and I like that. I like that a lot. So, setting her right here, put her up straight. We're going to bring in the Black Series, and you're going to see huge difference. This is Rey. This is somebody cosplaying as Rey. And what's odd is normally the Figuarts run a little smaller than Black Series. She's taller. This Rey looks very, very squat. So, I think this fits in your Black Series display a lot better. It's just a way better figure. Just the face sculpt alone are just fantastic. And, I mean, I'll bring them in. Look at that. Get some light behind that. There is no contest there. Which one looks better? Which one looks more like Daisy Ridley? Granted, it's different expressions here, but you saw the other one. So, I mean, even the colors on the Figuarts are just far and away better. I mean, granted, this thing costs about $40 to $60, depending on where you go. This is $20. But, like, you're totally getting your money's worth out of this for a 6-inch figure. Like, my eyes have been opened to Figuarts. They're just so good. Like I said, this face sculpt blows away the Hot Toys. And as somebody who is a Hot Toys diehard, 1/6 scale diehard, that impresses me. That really impresses me. So, I don't know. Yeah, you guys are going to see me buying a lot more Figuarts, I think. But yeah, I just want to give you one last look at this other face sculpt. Just because I didn't showcase it enough, I don't think. But that looks so good. 100% Daisy Ridley right there. Just, love it. Love it. Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you have any questions or concerns, leave them in the comments down below. Let me know if you guys got this figure. Let me know if there's a way I can easily fix that joint down there. And I'll see you guys in the next video.